So let's get right into it, man. Where are you at with this Denver situation? Did this catch you off guard? We're on a scale of 1 to 10. How much did this catch you off guard?
I would definitely say 10, man. Like,
Yeah,
I think for me, what
more than
kind of,
Luca.
ooh, nah, Luca, Luca
Luca
on
more.
there.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
that. I
Luca
feel
on there. Yeah, Luca on there for sure. But yeah, like I say, like what really caught me on guard the most with the whole situation is how they went about it. Like, it's not the fact that you just
yeah,
fire him. It's like you fire him a week before the postseason. Like, that's
yeah.
just kind of, I wouldn't necessarily say unheard of, but it's like you don't just see that quite often nowadays. The Grizzlies just did it last week, but
That's weird too.
for the Nuggets to kind of follow up behind them and do that to their head coach is just kind of strange to me. And yeah, man, with Michael Malone, like he's won the most games in Denver Nuggets franchise, and it's like they're the fourth seed in the lower Western Conference. When I
Yeah,
look at the options out there, I don't see a better option than Mike Malone. I feel
yeah,
like at this point, the Grizz and the Nuggets could have just swapped head coaches. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So yeah, like it's kind of crazy, man. You know?
It is. It is. And I think Malone more than the GM is surprising because from Denver's standpoint, you
Mhm.
could point the finger at the GM and say you let guys walk out the door and you have not replaced them properly from that championship team a few years ago, right?
Right.
Um, there were grumblings. Obviously, Jokic is the best one of the best players in the world right now. There's
Mhm.
always going to be a window for Denver, but it just feels
Yeah.
like they're kind of gravitating from that championship caliber team in a sense.
Yeah.
Even though Jokic is like elevating his play, it's like
Right.
everything around him is going downhill, and that's why he's maybe having these extreme numbers, having to go out and give efforts like that. But to your point about him being the most winningest coach in Denver history, apparently I was just reading he has the most wins over the last 5 seasons
Mhm.
amongst all head coaches right now. So it just speaks to where he's at as far as like head coach status. And just looking back at that 2023 championship team, that team, like, yes, it was led by Jokic, don't get me wrong, and like you have Murray, you have the other guys involved in it, but
Mhm.
it felt like they took on the persona of their head coach. Like he was very vocal and outspoken
Oh
throughout
yeah.
that playoff run. And once they
Yeah.
won, and now he's just like kicked to the curb. Like that's just crazy to me, bro. Like 2 years later,
Yeah.
you to
Like
your point, maybe you do it this off season because
yeah.
it's just